I'm gonna face my chair here. Also, I say facing the short edge of the mat. This is the long edge of the mat. When I turn my toe toward the long edge of the mat, it basically means my hips are opened up. I'm not doing that quite yet. Right now, I'm gonna start with my feet facing the short edge of the mat, okay? And I've got two mats here, I know, but that's so that I can get close enough to you guys, but without falling out of the camera. Here we are. Unlock the knees. Low mountain to start with. Pull the shoulder blades back. And we'll step back with, I'm going to step back with my right foot first. You can be on the opposite side if you'd like. It doesn't matter to me. Some people follow the instructions better if they listen to the lefts and rights that I do, and some people mirror the screen better. Doesn't matter to me. So our arms are still in low mountain. We're in this lunged posture. For safety, you want that front knee above the front ankle, stacked with a vertical shin. You don't want that knee beyond the toe like this. Okay, you want to come up like that. Squeeze the glutes in the back. Draw the feet apart. Shoulder blades back, chest up. Squeeze the core. Feels like a statue, right? Tall and proud. Strong and proud. Then we'll step forward and switch sides. So left foot steps back. Okay, and the distance of your step is entirely up to you, right? For some folks, it might be long like this. For some, it might be shorter. That's okay. In fact, for me, if I step too far apart, like if I step like this, I might be getting a stretch here, but that's not what I'm here for today. If you're here for stretches, we've got classes designed for stretching. This is such a far step that I'm not able to squeeze things as well anymore. I'm not able to draw the feet apart. They're already as far as they get. So I think it's a little bit better for muscle action to step a little bit shorter, in my opinion. Anyway, drawing apart, squeeze the glutes in the back, squeeze the quadriceps in the front, knees stacked above the front ankle, vertical shin, low mountain arms, pull the shoulder blades back and down, nice tight core. You guys got it. Step forward. All right, I got a wrinkle in my yoga mat. There we go. And let's add to our warrior series here. So right foot back. Okay, I'm going to bring my palms together and I'm going to hinge forward at the pelvis. So hinge forward until my spine and rear leg are all in line here. So see that? So my palms came together and then I hinged forward. I'm not going to round at the back. I'm not rounding this low back here. That's not great. Okay, well that could cause injuries. So we want to hinge forward with a nice tight core. Okay, then step forward into low mountain. Left foot back. Drawing the feet apart, squeezing the glutes. Palms together. Hinge forward. And low mountain. And one more time here and then we'll add to it. Palms together. Hinge forward, step into low mountain. Step back, palms together, hinge forward, step into low mountain. Okay, let's add to it. And I'm going to go at a slight diagonal here. Maybe it'll be a better view. I don't know. Low mountain to start. We're adding one more step. Step back with the right, palms together, and I'm facing my chair intentionally here because I'm going to add a plank. You're welcome to use the floor, but here's how you use the chair. Hinge forward, okay? So my left foot is forward. I'm going to remember that because I'm going to come back with my left foot. Hands come down to the chair. Left toe comes back in line with the right toe. Nice tight core. And when you do this, you might find that your bottom's up in the air too high. You just want to bring that down, squeeze the glutes. Maybe even walk the feet apart just a little bit. Nice tight core. You want to keep your eyes down on the chair, okay? You might need to shuffle around to find a better balance spot. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale and squeeze the core. Squeeze the abdominals. And then I'm going to step forward again with my left foot, okay? Firm up the abdominals, firm up the low back, firm up the legs, the glutes, so that when we come back up, it's safe, okay? Step forward into low mountain. So here it is on the other side. Left foot back, palms together. Hinge forward and hold for a second. Holding onto the chair, stepping back with my right foot. Nice tight core. It's okay to be up on the toes, right? It's not a calf stretch. So I'm not worried about the heels touching the ground, right? This is a core strength and endurance isometric hold. Eyes down on the chair. Step forward with the right foot. Palms come together and up, stepping into low mountain. All right, right foot back. Palms together. Hinge forward. Hands on the chair. Left foot back. Hold for 5, 4, 3. Give it a good exhale. 2, 1. Step forward. Palms together and come up into low mountain. Other side, and then we'll add more to it. Palms together. Hinge forward. Hold on to your chair. Step back. Holding for 5, 4, 3. Exhale and really squeeze the core. 2, 1. Step forward with the right foot. Come on up and into low mountain. All right. If you ever need a break, take a break, right? Listen to your body. Don't force yourself to go my pace. Go your own pace. Adding to it here, and then we'll kind of get into some holds throughout the Warrior series. And then in our last few cycles, we'll get into some more continuous flow movement, okay? So here we are, while we learn a couple more moves to add to our sequence. Right foot steps back, palms come together. Hinge forward. By the way, I never showed you guys how to do the floor one. Honestly, it's the same thing. You just hinge forward a little bit more, reach for the ground, and step back. Okay, so if you're using the floor, it's the same thing. I like my fists on the ground a little bit more than my palms, but sometimes I do the palms. Okay, then when you're ready, you step forward, which I think is a pretty far step. I think that's kind of hard to do. Tighten the core and then come back up. Okay, so maybe you did it at the chair, maybe you did it at the floor. I don't know. I like the chair one myself. Okay, and then we're gonna scoop forward and up into Warrior One. The arms, by the way, are the same as we were doing earlier with bamboo. So they don't have to come straight up. They can come forward if your shoulders want them to come forward a little bit more. So how did we get there? We came from palms together, hinged forward, hold on to the chair, plank, return forward, and then scoop up into Warrior One. Really squeezing the glutes back here, drawing the feet apart. They shouldn't be sliding though, right? Unless you're wearing socks on a hardwood floor. All right, step forward into low mountain. All right, if that was confusing, don't worry, we'll have more opportunities. Here we go. Left foot back. Palms together. Hinge forward. So you might be reaching for the floor. I'm gonna reach for the chair. I prefer that today. Step back, holding for 5, 4. Eyes should be down on the chair. 3, 2, 1. Step forward. Swing the arms forward and up. Nice vertical spine. So we shouldn't jut the ribs forward and push the bottom back like this. We should tuck the tail. And if you're stepped back too far, then maybe you need your feet a little bit closer so that your low back can also be in line with your spine. So we were in plank, then we came up into Warrior One. Nice tight core, eyes are straight forward. Draw the feet apart, squeeze the glutes. Step forward into low mountain. All right, I'm gonna move through it a little bit faster here. Right foot back, palms together. Hinge forward, hands on the chair. Left foot back for plank. Step forward. Scoop forward and up. And come down into low mountain. Left foot back. Palms together. Hinge forward. Hands on the chair. Right foot back for plank. Flatten up. Right foot forward. Scoop forward and up for Warrior One. My heel is off the ground, by the way, in the back here. I'm not worried about flexibility, right? That's not this class. So if your heel touches, great. If it doesn't, I'm still drawing the feet apart. Step forward into low mountain. All right, more to it now. Right foot back, palms together. So we're going to add another step. Hinge forward, hands on the chair. Left foot back, I'm going to hold for 8, 7, 6, give it a good exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, maybe another good exhale. 1, step forward, scoop up, warrior 1. Okay, our next move is same posture with the legs, but we're going into T-shaped arms. So here's what it looks like head on. Okay, 1 foot forward, still in this kind of lunged warrior 1 posture. Arms come out and down, out to the sides. Nice long fingers, palms are downward. Shoulder blades pull back and down. Vertical spine, tuck the tail, squeeze the core. And this is a shoulder deltoid exercise, okay? Keep the shoulder blades down though. We don't want to shrug them up toward the ears, right? Keep them down, down, down. Okay, then we step forward into low mountain. All right, side number 2. My left foot's coming back. Palms together, hinge forward. Hold on to the chair. I'm going to step back and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step forward. Scoop forward and up. That's bamboo arms, warrior 1. Arms come out to the sides, T-shaped arms. Step forward into low mountain. Okay, same thing. I'm going to speed through it now. Well, not speed, but I'm going to flow through it continuously. Here we are. Right foot back. Palms come together. Hinge forward. Hands on the chair. Left foot back. Step forward. Scoop forward and up for warrior 1. T-shaped arms. Step forward. Drop the hands into low mountain. Left foot back. Palms together. Hinge forward, hands on the chair. Right foot back, right foot forward, scoop forward and up, T-shaped arms. Step forward into low mountain. All right, adding another step here. On this next one, the spoiler, right, is I'm going to turn my back toe. So from T-shaped arms, I'm going to turn my back toe out toward the long edge of the mat. That turns this into warrior 2. Now we don't want to lean forward a lot, back a lot. We just want to have a nice vertical spine. That front knee should be stacked above the front ankle. I'm not stepped very far right now. Some people might be like really, really deep. That's fine for them. That's great. You should do that if that's comfortable enough and you're able to squeeze the glutes, squeeze the legs, right? Get everything engaged. If not, I've got to come up a little bit higher for me to feel like I'm working those things actually. Okay. All right. And then we'll step forward into low mountain. So here it is. This is still side number 1. That was just the spoiler, right? Let me turn this just slightly here. Here we go. And right foot back. Palms together. Hinge forward. Hold, 2, 3. Hold on to the chair. Coming back with the left foot and hold for 10, 9. Give it a couple good exhales. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step forward. Scoop forward and up. I almost fell there. T-shaped arms. And here we are. Turn the right foot or the back foot out. Roughly 90 degrees. No more than that though. Sometimes I would say 45 degrees. Like it doesn't have to be directly at the long edge of the mat. Just open up the hips a little bit into T-shaped arms. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hands and you can step forward in multiple steps or one big swoop. Okay, you decide. Left foot back. Palms together. Hinge forward. Hold. 2, 3. Hold on to the chair. Step back with the right foot. Holding for 10, 9, 8. And I just came up onto my toes for another posture here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot forward. Scoop forward and up for warrior. Whoop. My balance, you guys. I gotta work on my balance today. Warrior 1. T-shaped arms. And then turn the back toe out That's my left toe. And drop the hands, step forward into low mountain. So, speaking of my balance, right? If you have any issues with balance, it is nice to have a chair nearby because you can hold on to it. Just know that it does have limitations, right? It can tip. Whatever you do, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can see more videos like these. All right, thank you so much. Here we are. I'm not gonna add any more to it. Okay, so that's the full sequence. I'm gonna do it maybe two. So I'm gonna do it one more time holding the squeezes. Then I'm gonna do it 2 more times after that, so 3 total with flow. So here we are. Low mountain. Step back with the right foot, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We're holding there. Palms come together, squeezing the glutes in the back. Hinge forward, hold for 5. Squeeze the core, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the chair. Stepping back, and we'll hold for 10. Squeeze, 9, squeeze, 8, squeeze, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step forward. Scooping up, drawing the feet apart. Squeeze the core here. Arms come out to the sides, T-shaped arms. And then I'll turn my back toe out toward the long edge of the mat, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hands and step forward into low mountain. All right, switching sides, left foot back. Holding here, 5. Squeeze the glutes, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms together, give it a good exhale to squeeze the core. Hinge forward, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the chair. Right foot back. Nice tight core. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot steps forward and scoop forward and up for warrior 1. T-shaped arms, holding for a few seconds, and turn the back toe out. Holding there. And then we'll drop the hands and step forward into low mountain. Okay, 2 more rounds here. These are faster. I'm flowing through it, not really stopping. If you need to stop or take any breaks, go for it. Just for another view, let me just change the angle a little bit. Low mountain. Right foot back. Palms together. Hinge forward. Hands on the chair. Left foot back. Left foot forward. Scoop up. T-shaped arms. Turn the right toe or the back toe out to the side. Drop the hands and step forward into low mountain. Left foot back. Palms together. Hinge forward. Hands on the chair. Right foot back. Right foot forward. Scoop up. T-shaped arms. Left toe turns out to the side. Drop the hands. Step forward into low mountain. Final round here. Right foot back. Palms together. Hinge forward. Hands on the chair. Left foot back. Left foot forward. Scoop up. T-shaped arms. Turn the right toe out. Drop the hands. Step forward into low mountain. Left foot back. Palms together. Hinge forward. Hands on the chair. Right foot back. Right foot forward. Scoop forward and up. T-shaped arms. Back toe turns out to the side. Drop the hands and step forward. Awesome job, you guys. That is our Warrior Series flow for the day. By the way, right now would be a really good time to go click the thumbs up button on this video. All right, thanks. Back to the workout. And here we are. Like I promised, we're coming back around to a couple of our first things that we did today, which are the arm postures. So, nice wide feet, sink just a little bit at the knees and the hips, tuck the tail, and our first one is low mountain, okay? This posture, right, looks like this. Our hands are out from our core, right? They are the base of the mountain. The peak of the mountain is narrow, base is wide. Unlock the knees. Now, the arms from the side profile are in line with the spine here. Okay, they're not forward, they're not back a ton. They're in line with the spine. Now this move, if we squat down, turns into chair plane. So here's what it looks like. If your feet are wide, fine. If they're narrower, also fine. We want to hinge at the hips right here, not hunch at the spine. So don't round the back here. Pull the shoulder blades back to keep it in a nice straight line and sink down, pushing the bottom back as we hinge at the hips. Does that make sense? So this is where I'm hinging. It's like there's a pin through here. My spine is still in a nice straight line, and then we stand. Okay, so that's chair plane. I'm gonna aim for 12 of those. You can do more or less, you decide. You also decide on the width of your feet, right? So here we are. Sink down, and up for 1. Sinking down, arms are in line with the spine, just like in low mountain. And down. There's 3. Like I said, I'm aiming for 12. Maybe you shoot for 5. Maybe you shoot for 8. Maybe you shoot for 15. I don't know. There's 4. Make sure we're breathing. There's 5. You decide on the depth of your squat. 6, right? I'm hinging at the hips, but I'm not hunching at the back. 7. 8. So my eyes do end up looking down at the ground a little bit there because I'm hinging at the hips. 8. I might have said 8 twice. I don't know. 9. Guess I earned myself a bonus one by losing track. 10. 11. Shoulder blades pull back. Last one for me. 12. All right. Swing the arms, shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. Next up. Okay, this is nice wide feet. Start in prayer palms, palms together. Okay, then I'm going to come up and reach for this guy for, what is this, bamboo. Then when I sink down, I'm going to pull my elbows down at the sides. Okay, this is cactus pull down. So I like wide feet here. If my feet are really narrow, it's hard to pull down and squat as low. So I do wide feet. Helps with base of support and depth of my squat. So I'm gonna pull down. Okay, where did we start? Palms together as we come up. Reaching high, cactus pull down. So we're doing 3 moves here. Palms together, bamboo arms, cactus pull down. I'm going to aim for about 10 more of these. So pull down for 1. Coming on up. Pull down for 2. Elbows out to the sides. Coming on up. Pull down for 3. Coming on up. Here's another angle. Pull down for 4. You decide on the depth of your squat. Coming on up. Here's 6. And up. Here's 7. Pushing the bottom back. Here's 8. I'm doing 2 more here. Really squeezing the side, back muscles, the lats. 9. And here's my last one. 10. All right, come out of it, shake out the arms, shake out the legs. Okay, next up, T-shaped arms, okay, paired with a narrow squat. So this narrow squat is gonna be prayer palms, T-shaped arms. Prayer palms, T-shaped arms. Now, I'll do it from the side so you can see. You really wanna keep your spine straight. So you don't wanna hunch at the back, you want to hinge at the hips. Looks like this, T-shaped arms from the side, sink down, pushing the bottom back. See, my spine is still fairly straight. I'm not going to round like this, okay? Keep the shoulder blades back, come up into T-shaped arms. I'll do a slight diagonal here. So my feet are narrower, right? They're not touching, right? Not completely touching. Knees aren't completely touching. A little space there. And sink down. And up. Okay, I'm gonna aim for, why not, shoot for the stars. I'm gonna go for 15 here. There's 2. If you need to do less, that's okay. And this will be my last squatting series for the day. Here's 3. Shoulder blades pull back, push up with the heels, push up with the glutes. 5. 6. Don't have to go super low. 7. So like this, you can go shallow. 8. Partial range of motion is fine, especially for the shoulders, right? You can stay low on that. That's 9. 10. I'm doing 5 more. Here's 11 out of 15. 12. 13, make sure you're breathing. 14, last one. 15, all right. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. Just about done here. At the wall, or at least I'm gonna be at the wall, you can do this freestanding, where you row and squeeze the back muscles, row and squeeze the back muscles. I'm gonna hold on to the wall, so that it's for alignment, right? I'm gonna keep my sternum facing the wall, so I'm not twisting the spine here, left and right, and that's easiest for me if I'm facing a wall. Also, I'm gonna keep my knees unlocked, my toes forward, reaching for the wall, sink down, my sternum stays forward, and I'm gonna pull my fist back, squeezing my back muscles here, my lats, my rhomboids, traps a little bit, pulling, 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 and reach. Switch sides. Pulling, pulling, pulling. Remember, intentionality is pretty key. If you're here to just get moving for the day, just get moving, right? Just move through the motions. You might also really like waking up to Qigong classes. If you want to get just moving for the day, Qigong, spelled Qigong, check out those classes. That's a good get moving for the day class. If you want to burn calories, strengthen the muscles, improve endurance, you want to really squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You know, you can squeeze too much too. Don't give yourself a cramp. Make sure you're drinking water throughout the day and getting good nutrients in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Switching sides. I'm going to do 3 more on each side. Here's 1, A, and reach. 1, B, and reach. Here's 2, A, reach, 2, B. So again, you can do this freestanding. I just like the wall. 3, A, reach, and 3, B. Last one. Hands can come down. Shake it out. All right, final move of this class. I should say final strength move of this class is coming up, and then we're gonna get to a cool down, and it's really just a roll up, decompression stretch, which is great for the low back, especially after doing all those warrior series stances. Sometimes we press our tail back too far, right? Hyperextending these low back joints, right? So we want to line that up after this next move. Here we are with our final move. Vertical spine, legs go out to the side. Okay, so this is for the glutes. Right leg out, slow and steady, back down. Left leg out, slow and steady, back down. I'm gonna hold on to a wall for this, and I'm gonna do something fun. We've done it before, I think it's fun. It's a pyramid repetition scheme. So I'm doing 1 rep on the right, 1 on the left. 2 and 2, 3 and 3, all the way up to 5 and 5, and then we'll go back down to 1. It ends up being a lot. I think it adds up to 25, 5, 10, 15, about 25 on each side. So here we are. I like to hold on to a wall, like I said, for good support, spinal alignment, unlock the knees, slow and steady wins the race. Here we go, right and down, left and down. 2 on the right, 1, 2, 2 on the left, 1, 2, awesome job today. 3 on the right, this is gonna really get the glutes going. 1, 2, 3. The height of the leg is not really critical here. Also, try not to swing too high. Here's 2 on the left, and last one, 3. 4 on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not swinging too fast. 4 on the left. 1, 2, 3. If you need a break, take a break, right? Don't overdo your glutes. 5 on the right. Here's 1, 2, 3. Nice vertical spine. 4, 5. 5 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to keep your eyes forward. 5. And we're over halfway there. 4 on the right. Working our way back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've already reached the peak of the pyramid. 4 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's getting really tough. 3 on the right. Here's 1, 2, 3. 3 on the left. And 1, 2, 3. 2 on the right. 1 and 2. Awesome job. 2 on the left. Almost done. 1 and 2. If you didn't make it, that's okay. Maybe next time. 1 on the right. 1 on the left. Wiggle the hips. And I don't know about you, but my glutes feel like a piece of jelly now. They're like thick. Okay? Anyway, move the hips left and right to kind of do like a little bit of a mild active stretch, I guess I would say, pushing the hips left and right. You could also bring the knee up and across to kind of decompress that muscle group. The glutes are probably active after that. Okay, our final move. Then I'll come chat. I'm just going to do it a couple times, but you could do it like 5 or 6 or 7, 8, 12 times, doesn't matter. Just make sure you're feeling springy and limber, like a spring chicken, I guess. Anyway, nice wide feet facing a chair, palms together. It's like 4 moves in one. We do a swan dive first, split the hands, keep the spine nice and vertical, okay? So vertical spine until you can reach a surface. For me, that's a chair. Then push the bottom up. Okay, looking for a little bit of stretch in the hamstrings. All right, and then roll up. You want to tuck your chin here and keep your eyes down on your chair. Tuck your chin so that your neck comes last. You want each vertebrae to come up one at a time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with somebody you do or don't like. Doesn't matter to me, and I will see you next time. But do one of those 5 things. Like, comment, subscribe, share with someone you do like, someone you don't like. Yeah, 5. See you next time. Do one of the 5. Bye-bye.